Hey everybody, this is Robert Price. So today we're gonna go over another reharm technique. Okay, I really like this technique. A lot of times we come across a lot of videos as far as like reharm things, reharm videos, and we get some very cool stuff, but a lot of times we don't know how to apply them in other situations. Okay. So today, hopefully, the knowledge and value here, it actually sticks with you, okay? And it helps your playing go to another level, all right? So let's get right to it. Today, we're going to be in a key of C, okay? All right. Now, of course, when it comes to reharm, we're definitely going to be borrowing from other keys. But today, in particular, with this lesson, you have to know your scales, okay? So if you don't know your scales, just your major and minor scales pretty fluently, you may need to at least pause it and just go over it, okay? Because you may be kind of lost, all right? So here we go. We're going to be doing Silent Night, okay? I feel like that's a pretty simple song, and it will give us room to kind of pick our spots, okay, when we're doing our reharm. All right, so I want to cover a couple of chords, but in particular, I want to show you guys a sharp 11 add 13. This chord right here can just change your playing, okay? So here we go. The song goes like this. Okay, we're just playing the basic. All right, or you can do this. All right. So let's cover that little part right there. Where I'm going to reharm, I'm going to pick my spot on the note E, okay? Today is all about the melody. I know a lot of times people use the techniques of switching the bass notes and things like that and just focusing on that. But today we're going to start from the top, the melody note, and that's going to determine our bass note, opposed to the bass note determining our chord, all right? You'll see why I say that. But here we go. So, like I said a sharp 11 add 13. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I said that E is the note that I'm going to pick to reharm. Okay, so we need to know it, what scale or what key is E the sharp 11 in. All right. Now, before we do that, I want to let you guys know, before you have to sit here and Google it and all that, when we're thinking about the 11, that means the 4, okay, in the scale. And then when I say a 13, that means the 6. This is why. If we're looking at the scale of C, I'll give you this example. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go to 9, which is the 2, 10, 11. Okay, so the F in C is also the 11. So it can be the 4 and the 11. So the sharp 11 would be that F sharp, okay? So we need to know what key is E, the sharp 11 in. And to save you the time, I'm going to go ahead and let you know it's B flat, okay? So here we go. We're going to play a B flat, sharp 11, 13. Okay? So let me show you how that sounds in context. Okay? So that one chord is going to change the way you play. So I'm going to play it up here. It sounds muddy up there. So let me see if you can see this in the camera. All right, so you can. So here we go. The second time, what we're going to do is, let's change this up. What is E the major 7 in? Okay. If we're thinking about that melody note, all right, I'm thinking right now about two different things. It's the major 7 in the key of F, right? Because we have, right? So if that's the case, I can just do an F major 7. Okay. Stick with me. I'm going to keep explaining this throughout this song so you'll catch on, okay? So I could do this. I could do this the first time, right? The second time I can do this. I could do that, right? You see? Let's try a minor 11. I mean, not a minor 11, but a minor 7. We just did the major 7. I'm going to save you the trouble, but like I said, guys, you want to know your scale. So if I'm thinking about minor, F sharp and F sharp minor, the 7 is E. Okay? So just to let you guys know. So of course, an F sharp minor 7 is this. All right? Here we go. So that's how I will play my my F sharp minor 7. Okay? As you can see, that E is at the top. So I could do this. Okay? Now, as of right now, it may not sound musical because I'm kind of stopping and things like that, but I want you to be able to take this stuff and create your own sound. Okay? I'm doing this just to give you guys options. So this is the first time. That's the bass note, your B flat. It's the second time. You can do this, or you can do both if you want to. All right. See, so we're already creating something right now. So let's go. Now the melody goes to here. Right? You're on the 5. You're in G, on that G chord. Right? So you could do that, or we can switch it. Let's try that sharp 11, add 13. Okay? Here we go. So what is D, the sharp 11 in? So you would need to know your 11, right? I'm going to give it to you, but of course on your own, I want you to think about this. In A flat, we have that C sharp is the 11. But if we want to sharp it, that will give us D, okay? All right. So that's how we would do it. So of course, if since we're in the key of A flat right now, we would just play a regular A flat major chord. But that's not our melody. Our melody is not that E flat. Our melody is the D. Okay? So that's a A flat major flat 5, or you can say a sharp 11, okay? But we also want to do add 13, right? So we could do this, right? But a nice way to play this chord is like this. Okay? So we have that A flat 13 sharp 11. If you don't really understand it, at least I'm giving you the actual chord itself. So in different situations, if you land on these type of this melody and you want to reharm it really quick, no matter the key, you can play this chord right here. Okay? Okay? So you already sounding professional already, and you're turning heads because so far you have this 2-hand voicings, right? You could do, or you can go straight to this. When we just did this, you could do, right? See? So your bass note is this. You could do, okay, just to get you back to the key, right? Now, you remember, I'm just giving you ideas. Of course, you gotta have to, use the wisdom and, where to put it. But I just want to give you guys some ideas to go outside the key. So here we go. Okay. Now, if you want to take it even further, you can reharm that next melody too. So on that B, right? What do you guys want? We can do a major 7. So B is the major 7 in what key? Oh, that's C, right? So we could do, okay. So guys, you can really take this to new levels, guys. Or if you want, you could do right? Because in this case, I still use that melody note, but a lot of times you can do I know a lot of times I can play that A, right? Because I know you guys probably play it this way, over that A, that minor. But with this inversion right here, just very quickly, I just thought about it. I'm just like, well, you do know on this C major 7, I could play the C major 7, or I can play a minor away. That's not actually what I wanted to go over today, but I just gave you that one really quick, okay? So the major 7, right? But let's also do a minor 7, okay? This B is a minor 7 in a key, okay? I'll just give it to you, okay? C sharp. This is how I got it, okay? The minor scale of C sharp is this. Okay? That's your minor scale of C sharp. All right? Okay? So we could have done this. Or okay? Now, you guys can pick what you want, because this right here is overkill, okay? Like, this is a lot, right? So I would probably do something like this. Then, or you could do that, okay? So I'm giving you guys options, but I definitely want you to work on that sharp 11 add 13 chord, okay? And of course, definitely work on your major 7s and minor 7s. Those 3 chords alone can change the way you play, okay? Now, I didn't necessarily want to do the whole song because, of course, since you guys got the foundation of what I'm trying to teach, you can kind of take this and add your own things to it, okay? So we have all this. Now we got, okay? On this, I want to do that sharp 11, add 13. There you go, right there. And then, okay, just to bring it back, I played a C major chord over that. But this is what I did. You remember, that C is a sharp 11 in a certain key. So we have to do it. Let me see. I know that the 11 and or the 4, you remember the 11 and the 4 is the same thing, so you can think about that. The 4 in F sharp is B. So a sharp 4 is C, okay? That's how you get that, guys. Just to do it, that would be your F sharp sharp 11 pretty much, or G flat sharp 11 chord, okay? Okay? A sharp 11 is the same thing as a flat 5, all right? Now, of course, if you want to add the 13, you add this. And like I said, I put that tritone on my chord. So we're in the key of F sharp, obviously, with this chord right here. So the tritone, if you do that, that gives you that E and B. Now, by the way, you're gonna put the tritone with every time you do that sharp 11 chord. Whatever bass note it is or whatever key, you're going to do the tritone of that key, okay? So you remember the first one we did was this. I did this, okay? Just to go back, my bass note is B flat, okay? The tritone for B flat is A flat and D, okay? So that's why I was able to do this, okay? So I could have just done this. I could have done that, okay? Just let you guys know. I just added that in there just to double up on that sharp 11, okay? So that's why I get that from, okay? I play the tritone also. So I find my sharp 11, I find my 13, and I put the tritone in my left hand too, just to make it full, all right? So far we're now we're gonna do, but we could do this, okay? Cause you remember we're on that F sharp, okay? I add my tritone to that F sharp, which is your tritones is always the flat 7 and the 3rd. All right. Okay. Okay. I got my 13. Okay. So this is how you get it. This is how you do it. Now, of course, I just put my sharp 11 right there in my left hand also. So you have, okay. Then we got, that's the 4. So you know what? I actually want to leave the rest of the song to you guys, because at this point, I'll just be repeating the same chords over and over, just in different places, which is helpful. But I feel like I've given you guys enough to work with. Hopefully, it actually brought some value, okay? So we went over that sharp 11, add 13 chord, okay? Just go back in the video and see how I played it, and then you can apply it to other keys, okay? We went over when you're on whatever melody note you're on, think about it. Is this what is this the major 7 of? What is this the minor 7 of? Okay. All right. So that's 3 things you can do right now that can instantly change your plan. Okay. We can take this a step further. We can do a minor 11. Okay. And I can probably cover that in the next video. Okay. But let me know if this video brought some value to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll talk with you guys soon.